My name is Emily Herman, and I have several opportunities for you to foster sustainable clothing consumption practices in an unsustainable environment. Based on my literature review, the garment and textile industry is likely the second most polluting after oil and is responsible for 10% of annual greenhouse gas emissions. Globally, we are producing between 80 and 100 billion new clothing items each year due to increased speed of clothing production cycles known as fast fashion. While there are several social issues in this realm, I'm going to focus today on the negative environmental impacts that occur throughout the clothing supply chain. Clothing production overexploits freshwater resources due to diversion for cotton crops, illustrated here by the depletion of the Aral Sea. Waterways become polluted with dyeing and other manufacturing waste products, and clothing incineration at the disposal end of the supply chain contributes to air pollution and the release of toxic chemicals in the environment. However, this does not have to remain the case. In my paper, I argued that consumers can and should disrupt their current clothing consumption patterns. By leveraging human-centered design principles, we can consider several accessible opportunities that slow demand for new clothes. By starting small with individual shifts that can happen immediately, along with proposed institutional opportunities, we can move the needle toward more sustainable clothing consumption habits. Because research shows that the importance of engaging consumers in high-income economies such as the United States to make transformative change, along with the importance for habit changes to be convenient and affordable, I developed a range of consumer opportunities on a continuum of commitment and skills needed to slow the demand for new goods. These range from simply pausing to make more intentional purchases, purchasing from companies that have a more sustainable track record, to eliminating consumption by sharing clothing within your community, and finally, extending the life of clothes that you would normally throw away by mending. I was surprised to find in the research that a major reason for consumer participation in fast fashion is due to lack of education around the impacts of the fashion industry and lack of awareness around repair skills. This is most likely due to the elimination of home economics courses and a cultural shift toward convenience and purchasing new. Therefore, reintroducing education with a human-centered design focus could result in significant positive impacts. While there would be value in further investigation in what forms of institutional change would be most valuable, those changes are likely not going to be prioritized in our near future. So I argue that the most realistic opportunity to see change today is for consumers and communities to take action by shifting their practices toward more sustainable alternatives today. Thank you.